This video is sponsored by Sketchfab. Stick around to see how you can get high quality 3D models for free and also how you can take advantage of the end of year sale and save yourself 30% off. Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to askNK. This is the last free Friday for the year and at the same time it is the last weekly free giveaway for 2021. So just in case you're looking for cool stuff, this video is for you. And to hit things off, let's get started by talking about a couple of news and then we talk about some free stuff. The folks at CC0 Textures have now rebranded to AmbienceCG.com. Now this website is an amazing website where you can get 1,500 plus assets, and these assets include materials, HDRIs, substance files, and 3D. If you like to preview these things based off categories, you can simply click on the category section, it loads up and you can select any of the textures that you want and preview it. Now it also makes sense to note that to each texture that you select, you can either download these as 1K all the way to 8K. In this case, we're looking at a PBR texture and you can also see the tags. And for those who are also looking for things like substance textures, you can click on the substance menu, go over to the section and you can download as much stuff as you want. Looking for 3D stuff, the same thing. Click on the 3D, go right here and you can download it. For those thinking about getting good HDRIs, if you click on the HDRI, you can preview the HDRIs that you have here. And in this case, let's say we're just going to go with this one and you can see options that include EXR5 format and also JPEG. And the beautiful thing with this is you're getting this stuff 1K all the way to 16K. So in case you're looking for that high quality HDRI, then you should consider checking this. It also makes sense to note that all of these things that you're getting here are CC0 licensed and you can simply pick them up and start working with them. Another place where you can get some very high quality stuff is by simply going to 3dprintmarket.co.uk. So this page is also another amazing page where you can get 4K PBR textures, and the textures that you can get here are extremely cool. These textures does come with extra maps, so in case you're thinking about getting diffuse, height, roughness, and also normal, you will be able to grab them. You can see what it looks like with displacement turned on, and of course you can see what it looks like with EV. You can get tons of things from these two places, and in case you're looking for something even more extra, then you should consider checking out TextureBox. TextureBox is currently getting up to speed with tons of textures and you can grab as many textures as you want from here. Now the beautiful thing about TextureBox as well is you can also grab these textures and all of your maps are included, and you can get your textures from 1K all the way to 4K alongside with the substance file. So pretty cool stuff for texture lovers, HDRI lovers, and also for those thinking about getting some very pretty materials. And moving away from materials, let's talk about some VFX stuff. The folks at Action VFX have now released a couple of assets. So if you're looking for a free emergency flare, you can get them right now. If you're thinking about getting some free surface imperfections, some cartoon fire and smoke, you can grab them. Previously, they did release the portal, the bullet tracer, they also released the camera shake and also a couple more stuff. So just in case you're into VFX and you're thinking about grabbing this stuff, these are freshly released things and you can come through and grab them. And while we talk about things that you might want to grab, in most cases organizing your files and also organizing your images might be something that you might consider doing. That is why we are looking at PicPicPack. PicPicPack is a beautiful tool made available by Roman, and it actually helps you organize all of your images depending on how you would like them to be presented. So in case you're looking for that app that can help you organize all your references and also organize the images coming from one single folder, then PicPicPack is an amazing tool that you can come through and grab for free. The beautiful thing is it's available for both Linux, Mac, and also Windows, and regardless of what platform you're working with, you can grab this and start working with it. Now with all this said, let's dive over and talk about some free stuff that is currently available this week on QBrush. So this week on QBrush, we have some amazing free content, and these are beautiful content for the season. So in case you're thinking about getting some ancient symbol, RockViz has made 100+ reference symbols so you can grab them. These are perfect for those thinking about making some mystical stuff, you know, adding some extra things onto your surfaces. Probably you're creating an ancient looking building and stuff. You would definitely love this one. Now it's also worth knowing that things that are available on QBrush needs to be grabbed before the end of the day, else once this gets to the limit, you might have to wait till the next day. Someone else who is also giving something that is a whole lot is Jeff Studio. Jeff Studio is giving 50 heart base meshes, so just in case you're into creating hearts, or maybe you like to put something on your character's head, then you can check out these ones and see what you can do with them. All of these are base meshes and the amazing ones that you can work with, and it makes sense to see that it is currently free, so you might want to grab it before this offer ends in a couple of days. Now with that said, there's also this beautiful knitted fabric material that you can work with and celebrate the season. Now this is made available by Morsen, and he has released 5 knitted fabric materials totally for free. So just in case you would like to celebrate the season and you're into materials like this, you can grab this 4K PBR textures and alongside with the substance textures and start doing some amazing stuff. It also makes sense to know that Jabari 3D has the Bencz e-Actros for free. So if you're thinking about getting a massive truck, this is available for this week, so you can grab it now that it's available. This model is made for 3D Studio Max and also has an FBX5 format that you can grab. It's properly UV'd, has its textures and materials done, and in case you want to grab it, this is 103 megabytes of data that you will be working with. Finally, for this week from ZBrush, we have Lee Hong. Lee Hong is giving out the Wall Light Collection 22. The Wall Light Collection comes with a total of 7 light models, and it also makes sense to know that this is part of a collection, so just in case you're into wall lights, these might just be what you might be needing. And for those who like to grab all of these things from ZBrush, you can simply go ahead and grab them right now before they hit their limit for the day. And with that said, let's jump over to ArtStation and see our ArtStation picks for the week. This week on ArtStation, we do have some amazing things that you might want to check. First off, there is a free 90 NASCAR decal, and this is the first volume from Mozare. So Mozare has this beautiful stuff, so if you're into decals, you might want to come through and check it. There is also some very impressive stuff from the Box Studio. So the Box Studio has been releasing a couple of things for free lately, and one of them is this beautiful Christmassy stuff. It's totally for free, so you can grab that. There's also these fabric ones as well. There's some fabric materials, some pawn fabric materials as well. And in case you're thinking about getting fabric like stuff, you can get it. There's also some test model for 20 sleeve Marvelous Designer outfits that you might want to also check out. And there is just a couple more things lying around his page that might be interesting to you. There's also another beautiful stuff that you can now get for free, which is 50 Blender rope tools. So in case you're thinking about making ropes and you would like to make these ropes easily and faster and even better in Blender, then you might want to consider checking this out. Now this is totally for free, but then if you like to use it for commercial, you might want to support the artist. You can see that file size is the same right here. So just in case you like to use this for your commercial work, you might want to come through and support the artist right here. It also makes sense to note that there is 115 free ZBrush matte cap materials for those working with ZBrush and want to explore several matte caps while working in ZBrush. Right now, for those thinking about doing this, you might want to come through and see all of the amazing things that you can do with it. So there's tons and tons of free stuff for anyone thinking about grabbing them, and these things are just lying right here for you to pick up and start doing some amazing things with it. And yes, there is one more, and it's called location textures. Now we've already talked about location textures before, but it makes sense to also talk about location textures as most people have actually asked for this. If you're looking for HDRIs and you're looking for panoramic stuff, you're looking for location textures, then you should actually go over to locationtextures.com and check out some of the beautiful things that they have. You can definitely get the 4K version of some of these textures totally for free, and in case you would like to up-res this to 16K and also 30K, you might want to actually make a purchase for that. Meanwhile, there is even way more stuff that is available on this page in terms of HDRIs, panoramas, and also photo packs that you might want to check out. So just in case you're into location textures, or maybe you're looking for something alongside this part, this is right here and you should consider looking at it. And that's about it. But before we go, let's give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Sketchfab. Sketchfab is an amazing place on the internet where you can buy, sell, and also download free 3D models. The beautiful thing about Sketchfab is you can easily preview any 3D model on the go before you even hit the download button. Sketchfab has actually evolved over the years, and it makes sense to note that at this point, if you like to download anything on Sketchfab, you have access to download the native source file, the auto-converted GLTF file, and also an augmented reality file. It also makes sense to note that if you're thinking about selling your own 3D model, Sketchfab has a home for you and you can actually do that. And for those looking for free stuff, you can simply get that by going over to Sketchfab, go over to Explore, go to Downloadables, and you can see a long list of free downloadable content that you have every single week. And there is no other place on the internet that actually does this every single week except Sketchfab. And it's very beautiful to see that the folks at Sketchfab are making all of these things possible. Currently, they're doing an end of year sale, so just in case there's a particular model that you like to grab, you can save up 30% off and grab that model as we speak. And that's about it. Tell me what you guys think about this one in the comment section. And of course, if you like this video or you learned something from this, you can go ahead and give a like and don't forget to share with a friend. And until I see you guys in the next one, peace.